What if enemies shared identical blood yesterday? Sometimes nations collapse before foreigners arrive completely. Division often begins with sincere, noble intentions. Peace quietly disappears beneath growing ideological conflict. West Sumatra once enjoyed remarkable harmonious prosperity. Magnificent mountains protected beautiful Minangkabau villages daily. Traditional rumah gadang stood proudly across valleys. Mosques echoed with peaceful, heartfelt daily prayers. Communities respected ancestors through cherished, enduring customs. Faith guided countless ordinary, humble, hardworking families. Everything appeared peaceful from distant observers everywhere. Yet hidden tensions quietly gathered beneath tranquility. Small disagreements slowly transformed into dangerous divisions. Words gradually became sharper than sharpened blades. Arguments replaced laughter around family gatherings frequently. Trust weakened between lifelong neighbors every season. Nobody expected approaching devastating historic tragedy. Several respected scholars returned from Mecca. Their journey profoundly transformed personal spiritual beliefs. They carried passionate religious reformist ideals home. They encouraged stricter faithful Islamic practices everywhere. They opposed gambling, drinking, and cockfighting firmly. They rejected customs contradicting religious teachings completely. Many admired their unwavering, courageous determination greatly. Others feared losing treasured ancestral traditions forever. Ancient customs shaped Minangkabau cultural identity deeply. Families preserved traditions across countless generations faithfully. Removing customs felt like erasing memories completely. Respect gradually transformed into heated disagreement everywhere. Every discussion ended with growing emotional frustration. Neither side willingly accepted painful compromise anymore. Each believed protecting precious eternal truth sincerely. Faith confronted tradition without simple, easy solutions. Communities divided into opposing, determined factions quickly. Neighbors suddenly viewed familiar faces suspiciously instead. Old friendships weakened beneath constant mutual distrust. Every gathering carried uncomfortable, growing, silent tension. Fear quietly entered peaceful village life permanently. Children witnessed adults arguing with bitterness daily. Hope slowly disappeared beneath emotional, overwhelming pressure. Leaders struggled, preventing dangerous open confrontation successfully. Rumors spread rapidly across surrounding mountain villages. Every rumor intensified existing fear and suspicion. Every misunderstanding deepened painful emotional separation further. People stopped listening with compassionate open hearts. Convictions hardened like unbreakable ancient mountain stone. Pride silenced opportunities for peaceful reconciliation completely. The first spark finally ignited conflict. Nobody realized consequences would become enormous afterward. One decision changed countless innocent lives forever. The conflict had finally truly begun. History watched silently from distant horizons patiently. Foreign powers noticed growing internal instability immediately. Opportunity often follows devastating national division closely. The greatest danger remained still approaching silently. Many hearts still hoped reconciliation remained possible. Time, however, moved relentlessly toward greater tragedy. Every choice carried lasting historical consequences afterward. The coming storm threatened everyone without exception. Sumatra stood before unforgettable, defining, painful moments. Its destiny balanced upon fragile, uncertain peace. History never forgets divided, courageous societies completely. The first chapter had only begun. Disagreements soon erupted into violent, armed confrontations. Villages suddenly became dangerous, unforgiving battlegrounds overnight. Brothers faced brothers beneath smoke-filled skies daily. Families mourned heartbreaking, unimaginable, painful losses together. Every battle deepened emotional wounds across communities. Neither side celebrated costly temporary victories sincerely. Fear replaced hope throughout peaceful mountain valleys. Burning homes illuminated dark, sorrowful, desperate nights. Children cried while parents searched desperately everywhere. Fields remained abandoned beneath silent, cloudy heavens. Harvests disappeared alongside peaceful, ordinary village life. Hunger quietly followed relentless, brutal fighting everywhere. Countless innocent civilians suffered unimaginable daily hardships. The conflict consumed hearts before conquering territories. Every victory demanded unbearable, heartbreaking, painful sacrifices. Ancient traditions faced relentless, difficult, challenging questions. Religious devotion inspired extraordinary, unwavering, determined courage. Both sides believed protecting priceless sacred values. Neither willingly surrendered deeply held convictions ever. The fighting continued without meaningful, peaceful resolution. Desperation pushed leaders toward dangerous, difficult decisions. Some traditional chiefs requested Dutch military assistance. They sought temporary support against Padri forces. They expected limited, carefully controlled foreign intervention. The invitation changed history beyond expectations forever. Dutch authorities recognized remarkable strategic opportunity immediately. They marched confidently into West Sumatra together. Disciplined soldiers carried muskets and artillery. Colonial banners rose above unfamiliar military camps. Foreign commanders promised security and lasting stability. Many local leaders trusted those reassuring promises. Some remained suspicious from very beginning. Experience warned outsiders rarely offered selfless assistance. Colonial ambitions reached beyond temporary military cooperation. Trade routes attracted powerful European commercial interests. Natural resources tempted expanding colonial governments constantly. Strategic locations promised remarkable political advantages ahead. Dutch engineers constructed imposing fortified defensive outposts. Military patrols expanded across vulnerable surrounding regions. Temporary allies gradually became permanent occupiers instead. Communities realized unsettling truth much too late. Foreign influence strengthened with every passing month. Control quietly replaced promised respectful cooperation everywhere. Freedom slowly slipped beyond local hands. Many regretted inviting outside intervention desperately. The true battlefield suddenly completely transformed now. Former rivals noticed growing common dangerous enemy. Old hatred weakened before colonial ambitions. Unexpected understanding slowly emerged between adversaries. Pain sometimes teaches profound, unforgettable, lasting lessons. Unity suddenly seemed precious beyond imagination. Shared suffering created unexpected, powerful mutual respect. Hope cautiously returned despite overwhelming hardships. Leaders reconsidered previous bitter, painful disagreements carefully. The future demanded remarkable courage and wisdom. Only cooperation offered genuine, lasting survival. History approached another defining, dramatic turning point. One courageous leader would soon emerge. His name inspired extraordinary, unwavering, lasting determination. His vision united, divided, courageous, determined people. The struggle entered unforgettable, powerful, historic chapter. Resistance would soon redefine Sumatra's destiny. One leader rose above painful divisions courageously. His name echoed across Minangkabau valleys proudly. Tuanku Imam Bonjol inspired remarkable, unwavering resistance. Scholar and warrior merged within one. Faith strengthened every difficult battlefield decision daily. His wisdom united former bitter rivals. Old enemies embraced shared, determined purpose together. Unity became stronger than previous hatred. Bonjol Fortress symbolized enduring, courageous, unwavering hope. Its sturdy walls challenged relentless Dutch advances. Defenders prepared carefully before every fierce assault. Morning prayers strengthened exhausted, determined fighting spirits. Women supported warriors with extraordinary quiet courage. Children carried water despite constant danger. Every citizen defended cherished, beloved homeland together. The fortress resisted repeated, brutal enemy attacks. Dutch commanders underestimated determined local resilience initially. Their confidence gradually transformed into growing frustration. Every failed assault demanded greater military resources. Heavy cannons thundered across peaceful mountain landscapes. Smoke-covered forests beneath darkened battle skies. Explosions shattered silence throughout surrounding valleys daily. Defenders repaired damaged walls every single night. Hope survived despite overwhelming, dangerous battlefield odds. Food supplies gradually became painfully insufficient everywhere. Hunger tested unwavering courage beyond ordinary endurance. Disease quietly spread inside crowded strongholds. Still, nobody surrendered without determined resistance first. Imam Bonjol encouraged every frightened, exhausted defender. His words restored fading hope repeatedly. Leadership often mattered beyond powerful weapons alone. Faith remained their strongest invisible shield. The Dutch tightened relentless military encirclement gradually. Escape routes slowly, completely disappeared forever. Every passing month increased unbearable pressure tremendously. Every sunrise demanded another desperate sacrifice. Every sunset honored newly fallen heroes. The siege seemed endless beyond imagination. Yet courage refused, disappearing into despair. Determination still burned within faithful hearts. The fortress stood against impossible circumstances bravely. History admired extraordinary, steadfast human resilience forever. Even enemies respected determined, fearless defenders secretly. Victory remained uncertain for both armies. The conflict exhausted everyone involved deeply. Neither side escaped devastating emotional consequences. Every family carried painful, unforgettable memories afterward. Every battlefield preserved silent, heartbreaking sacrifices forever. Still, the struggle continued without mercy. No peaceful solution appeared anywhere nearby. Time relentlessly favored stronger colonial resources gradually. The defenders sensed approaching difficult, painful choices. Hope flickered beneath gathering storm clouds silently. An unexpected proposal would soon arrive. Its promises sounded reassuring and honorable. Trust would become dangerous, fragile weakness. History prepared another heartbreaking, painful betrayal. The greatest challenge remained still ahead. Courage alone could not stop deception. The final turning point approached rapidly. Everything would change beyond expectations forever. Years of warfare exhausted every determined defender. Both armies carried countless painful, lasting scars. The Dutch changed military strategy completely. Direct assaults proved painfully expensive and ineffective. They turned toward careful political deception instead. Negotiation suddenly appeared as peaceful opportunity. Messages promised honorable, respectful diplomatic discussions ahead. Hope quietly entered weary, exhausted hearts again. Tuanku Imam Bonjol considered every possibility carefully. He desired peace for suffering people. War had claimed too many lives. Villages desperately needed lasting, peaceful recovery immediately. Fields waited patiently for returning farmers. Children deserved futures beyond endless conflict. The invitation appeared sincere and reasonable. Many trusted official colonial promises completely. Others warned dangerous betrayal remained possible. History already carried similar painful stories. Still, hope encouraged difficult, courageous decisions forward. The meeting finally took place peacefully. No battlefield echoed with cannon fire. No soldiers charged through heavy smoke. Only conversation seemed waiting quietly ahead. Then everything suddenly changed forever. Dutch troops surrounded the respected leader. Weapons replaced promises without warning immediately. Tuanku Imam Bonjol was arrested unexpectedly. Shock spread across surrounding loyal communities. Disbelief filled every grieving, faithful heart. The promised peace never truly existed. Trust became the strongest defeated warrior. The resistance lost beloved, inspiring leadership. Many fighters continued resisting bravely afterward. Others mourned unbearable, heartbreaking national loss deeply. The fortress eventually fell into silence. Colonial authority expanded across surrounding territories steadily. Victory arrived through deception instead strength. That truth remained painfully unforgettable forever. Imam Bonjol faced distant, lonely exile. He left beloved homeland behind permanently. Mountains disappeared beyond distant horizons slowly, yet his unwavering spirit remained unbroken. His faith endured every difficult hardship. His courage inspired future Indonesian generations. Chains restrained body never determined conviction. Ideas travel farther than imprisoned heroes. Sacrifice often plants future national awakening. His story crossed countless passing generations. Students still learn remarkable, enduring legacy. Communities remember extraordinary, fearless, steadfast leadership always. His name symbolizes courageous, unwavering resistance today. True strength exceeds battlefield victories alone. Honor survives even painful, heartbreaking defeat. History respects principled, determined, courageous leaders forever. Empires eventually fade with passing time. Character leaves everlasting, powerful human legacy. The struggle approached meaningful, lasting conclusion gradually. Its greatest lesson still awaited everyone. The final chapter would reveal everything. History would speak with profound wisdom. The war finally reached painful conclusion. Silence slowly replaced relentless battlefield thunder everywhere. Villages began rebuilding shattered, hopeful futures together. Families returned carrying invisible emotional battle scars. Fields welcomed hardworking farmers once again. Life cautiously defeated years of destruction. Yet memories never completely disappeared forever. Every generation inherited powerful historical lessons carefully. The conflict changed Minangkabau society profoundly forever. Both traditions found meaningful, common understanding eventually. Faith and culture embraced lasting harmony together. Mutual respect replaced bitter, endless confrontation. A timeless philosophy gradually became widely accepted. Adat follows Sharak with enduring dignity. Sharak follows the Holy Quran faithfully. Balance strengthened Minangkabau identity through generations continuously. Unity became priceless after devastating division. People recognized mistakes from painful experience. Foreign intervention carried enormous lasting consequences always. Division opened dangerous doors for colonization. Unity closed those doors forever. History repeated this lesson countless times. Strong nations protect internal solidarity first. Enemies rarely conquer united, determined people easily. Internal conflict creates unexpected, dangerous opportunities outside. The Padri War proved this painfully. Its cost exceeded battlefield casualties alone. Trust required generations for complete restoration. Sacrifice shaped future national consciousness deeply. Courage inspired hope beyond impossible circumstances. Tuanku Imam Bonjol became lasting inspiration. His struggle transcended personal heroic achievements. His vision united deeply divided communities. His legacy belongs every Indonesian today. History remembers difficult choices with honesty. Every conflict carries complicated human realities. Simple answers rarely explain historical events. Understanding requires patience and thoughtful reflection. Great lessons emerge from painful suffering. Peace demands wisdom beyond military victories. Forgiveness heals wounds hatred never could. Respect strengthens nations through shared purpose. Memory protects future generations from mistakes. History remains humanity's greatest patient teacher. Listen carefully to forgotten voices always. They whisper priceless, timeless, enduring wisdom. They warn against repeated tragic divisions. They celebrate remarkable, resilient human courage forever. They honor every forgotten silent sacrifice. The mountains still remember everything happened. The valleys preserve echoes of courage. The rivers witnessed history flowing onward. The land remembers every fallen hero. Their legacy continues inspiring future generations. Unity remains Indonesia's greatest enduring strength. Division remains its greatest lasting danger. Choose understanding before anger ever rises. Choose dialogue before conflict begins always. Choose unity despite meaningful, unavoidable differences. Because history patiently watches everyone always. And history never forgets our choices.